I um I don't think I'm doing okay. um I last night um I last night drank some alcohol again 2 times in 1 week, which is normally not like me. I normally don't drink at all really, but I drank last night and I did it, and it was like really therapeutic. I had shots with my roommate again last night, and the way that we healed stuff, it was so crazy. I'm actually really starting to wonder. He's leaving, I think, tomorrow, and it's not gonna be easy. So it's not gonna be easy, and I don't think I'm gonna be okay. I just want a friend to talk to, or I don't know what I want. I just want someone to tell me that I'm going to be okay, and I honestly don't know that I'm going to be okay. So I feel like for the first time in a long time, I'm not going to handle life the right way, because he and I agreed that he's going to leave and never come back, and we will not, either of us, we will not be exchanging phone numbers, and we will not be ever seeing each other again. And he's been here for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, and we hit it off right away. Like, one of the first things he ever did was, there was a tornado warning the second day he got here. The sirens were going off, and there was like an alert on my phone. And look at my, I've been crying all night. Look. And he came out to rescue me. First day he was here. Didn't even know the guy. Barely knew him. 10 minutes. And he came outside just for me. Just to make sure I was safe during a tornado. No one else cared. No one else gave a shit about me. So now this guy is leaving tomorrow. And the last thing that happened last night was I found out that he's going off to war. And he was literally in bed with me. Last thing he said is he literally said, I have to go save America. And he got out of bed with me and left. And then for hours I just cried, and look, my eyes are so puffy. I can't sleep. I'm trying to eat something right now, because trying to absorb some of the alcohol from my system, because I drank that I did have dinner, but like, I drank a lot of shots of tequila on basically an empty stomach, and that was so stupid. You should have. This man and I agreed that we're not going to exchange phone numbers, and we will never see each other again. But I love him. I do. Oh yeah. I do. And if there's anybody that can think otherwise, I think 3 weeks is enough time to know that you really, really care about somebody. Did I start my period too? Oh, shit. Hold on. False alarm. Okay, sorry about that. I just about freaked the fuck out. I am expecting my period, but I'm definitely, I definitely think that'll be coming soon. Listen, what's really crazy is that this guy has been here about 3 weeks, and I'm like really, really into him. Last night, it was so crazy. I was setting up beer pong, and I asked my other roommate who was in the kitchen. So there were two of us down here, three of us, me, one roommate, and you know who. And I was like, yo, if I set up beer pong, tell me you'll play. He's like, fuck yeah, I'll play. So I was trying to set up a beer pong table at the dining table, and it wasn't working, and I was already trashed. I was pretty sloshed, so it wasn't making sense. But I was going through the house trying to find like things to put up a ping pong table on the dining table. And like I woke up this morning and like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. Everything is just, it was like all thrown around and shit. And I was just like, these two probably think I'm a complete fucking moron. But anyway, one thing he said last night, which was so sexy, he was like, oh, he said it was such a power too. I was like, you're a king. He goes, no, I'm fucking not. I'm a fucking emperor. And I was like, oh my God. What did you say? Oh, what did you say? I was like, yeah, see, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. I need a man like that in my life. But anyway, I don't get to have a man like that right now because this man is in the military, and he just got called off to World War III last night. Literally while he was in bed with me. The way I want to take out everything in my path. And the way I won't. I won't. Why? Because I'm grateful. I'm not hateful. I'm not spiteful. I'm not. I'm grateful that I got to have this experience. He will one day go and meet his soulmate and marry and have a good life, but he's a free bird. He's under contract by the US government to be single right now. Basically, traveling all across the world. He's not allowed to really have commitments, you know? So there goes my heart. You fuck around, you find out. Anyway. So today I'm wearing all black. Mourning. I'm mourning. I couldn't sleep. Last thing he said to me before he left my room. Why does this always happen? Why does it always happen that when people leave my life, they do it in such a theatrical way. Like my ex-boyfriend, last thing he ever did was kiss my forehead before he left. And he'd never really done that. This guy, we were literally, you know, and he got I guess, a call to action. And he said, I have to go. I have to go save America. Damn. And the way that I want him to save America, I don't even want to be greedy. I don't even want to be selfish. I told him last night that when I write a book, his name won't be in it. But I'll always know who he is. And then he said, I know who you are to me. He told me last night that he recognizes me. He said that, I don't think I'm gonna be okay. I'm so scared for myself. We both agreed, no matter how sappy, no matter how emotional it gets, we do not exchange phone numbers. I'll never see him again. But last night, like, something changed, though. I don't know. We healed each other. He was able to handle my crazy in the craziest way. As I went all, like, manic. I had, like, this insane bout of mania. I just felt like I could do anything, and I could have lifted a car. I felt so powerful. And he loved it. He loved seeing me in my power. Like, I was getting everything around for the beer pong table. And as I was doing that, I was laughing and joking, but then I got serious. Because at the table, I could see a chess board in my mind's eye. And I mentioned the king and queen, how the king and queen aren't anything if they don't have pawns. The king and queen are so susceptible. And I was implying that he is the leader of the pawns, and he's not a king or a queen. There's no crown on his head. But he's a very, very powerful military man. And he has the support of all of his comrades because he's a good man. He's an ethical, upright, perfect man. He's a leader. And I'll never forget how when I talked to him in metaphor and when I was so deep and intellectual, even while drunk. I mean, I was drunk. And I was like, without pawns, king and queen is nothing. And just the way that his eyes lit up like somebody gets it. Finally, somebody understands military strategy. Somebody understands politics. Somebody understands war. Somebody understands what his entire life purpose is. And it was like a battle cry. I triggered that in him. This leader energy that everybody had been pushing to the side and stuffing down and making him docile and making him weak, overly feminine even. And this is a problem for a lot of men. A lot of men feel like that, like they're not allowed to be their strong, assertive, dominant, masculine self. And I just saw his eyes light up. Like, anyway, it didn't take long before he and I, you know, we had some passionate war making ourselves. And then the most intense, passionate thing, and then it just, you got this overwhelming feeling like war is here. And I cried. I didn't want him to hear me cry, but our rooms are right next to each other. I'm fucking sure the whole fucking house heard me cry. Thank you so much, Triple Girls. Hugs, hang in there. Hi, Jem. Thank you. This is so intense. They can marry. Well, he's overseas for several months. And we agreed that we're just rebounds for each other. I'm helping him get over his ex, and he's helping me get over mine. I didn't think we'd catch feelings for each other. It's actually kind of... Do I have feelings? I love him. I love him enough to let him go. And I love America enough to let him go. I love the world enough to let him go. This is what I like teaching women, how not to be codependent, how not to chase a man, how to let him go. I'm so embarrassed at how drunk I was last night. You should see my bedroom. There's a part of me that is so angry that this world is at war, and it keeps taking all of my men that I love. I hate it. I hate it. I'm wearing black today to mourn my loves, my high priests. So, I'd never heard a man so powerfully say, I'm an emperor. Oh, fuck. If my heart did not get a heart on right then, he said. I was like, well, you're a king. And he's like, nah, I'm a fucking emperor. Okay, take my panties. Like, I once I heard that, I was like, oh, Lord, can I get you upstairs in my room? And that happened. And then it was like, just like clockwork. Right when Jenna's happy, right when something good is happening in my life, boom. A call to action. I have to go save America. That's what he said. I have to go save America. And, you know, I love this country. And I love that man. And so, I'm going to do what anyone would and cry myself to sleep for a few weeks. But He'll one day find a soulmate. I know it. And she'll take such good care of him. And he will be happy. I know it. I know it. I told him that when I write a book, he's not going to be in it. I think at first he was offended. But then I said, it's because I'm not going to mention your name. You'll just be in there as 1776. That's going to be your name in my book. 1776 is a man. He represents the heart, blood of this country, what it was formed on. Not the corrupt politics, not the bloated government, not the superiority God complex, and not the war complex, not the war machine that we are. He represents the little guy with loved ones and family. The little David against Goliath, the one that wants to give us freedom. Because without freedom, what do we have? And freedom ain't free. Sometimes blood is spilled for that. I don't want to admit that. I don't want to admit what's happening. I don't want to admit that World War III is on the brink, and he's a very, very, very high-level military official. And I just fell in love with someone I'll never see again. And I don't think I'm going to be okay. I don't think I have it in me to keep going, to be honest. You guys know, you've seen it so long. I die daily to fight for spiritual freedoms, to make sure that people can live authentically as themselves, whether you're a witch, a Satanist, a Christian. I have so many Christians that watch me too. Spiritual freedom. And here he is, about to go physically fight for our physical freedom. And knowing that the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, all that good shit that was started and formulated at the root of our country, at the base of it and at the heart of it all, our intentions were good for this country. Autonomy, independence, freedom, exploration. I really do believe that our founding fathers had intentions set. I actually really do believe in witchcraft, and I do believe that spell work is a thing, and I think that America was founded on spell work. It's my opinion. But that spell work was for freedom. And since the intentions were set, I think that those core fundamental beliefs are there still. And I think that it will be fought for. I think freedom will be fought for. And I think we're going to be a testament to the rest of the world and how to have boundaries and call back what is ours. I think I think America right now, and I'm not talking about the bloated government, I'm not talking about the war complex. I'm talking about the way that it was formed on a good premise. Escaping something that felt oppressive, tyranny, being told who you had to worship, how you had to worship, and then coming over, risking everything to be here to colonize. And I get that look, the man I love is Native American. So, I mean, please don't get me wrong thinking that like what we did to Native Americans is right. But I do think exploration and how we learned and established roots here. I mean, I guess I wish we wouldn't have done what we did to have it. But I think the core fundamental principle of freedom here and how people were allowed to worship whomever they wished, how they wanted. I think that this is why a lot of people are going to war soon. The man that I love, men that I love, are fighting wars that most don't even know about. And I just have to let him go. And I'm so scared. I don't want to tell him how scared I am, but I think he heard it last night. I was crying for hours. And he's in the room right next to me. China and Russia are already here. We're basically already owned by them, I would think, by now. But there are some that refuse. There are some that will not bend the knee. There are some that are really hearing a battle cry right now. A war is here. And I've been at war for 14 years. I've been in a spiritual war. Being able to experience spiritual things that most have no idea about. I've had entities that are invisible to the naked eye torture me. I've been possessed. I've seen possession. I've performed exorcisms. I've been exorcised. I've been a spiritual advisor for the last 4 years, professionally. Because there are other people who go through what I go through. I've been at a spiritual war for a while. And some are just now waking up to the physical aspects of that. As above, so below. Whatever's going on up there is happening down here now. So I hope that man and all the men like him who fight for freedom, the truest, most noblest cause, in my opinion, the only one worth dying for, freedom. He is such a good man, and I am honored that I got to love him. I'm honored. It was an honor to be someone that I know he'll remember. A good man, very good man. One day you will meet someone, and he will marry and be happy. They have a very nice life, and I know it. And I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't. I wish I did. I can't believe that the universe loved me so much that I got to love that man for 3 weeks. Be touched by him, be held by him, be provided for by him. He nourished my soul, and vice versa. And he will only ever be remembered in my story as 1776. He'll never have a name in any book I write. He'll never have a name in any of my live streams, anything that I do in my life. He'll never have a name because it's too beautiful to announce to the world. So, though I told him last night, when I write my book, your name won't be in it. He was offended at first. But what I meant to tell him afterwards, and I don't remember if I did. But what I meant to imply was, your name won't be in it, but the whole book will be about you. There are so many women in every time of war that hold it down for the family, for the house, when the man is away, right? Story as old as time. But I'm different. I don't have a family. I don't have a house. I don't have roots. I'm a spiritual warrior as well. I've been at war for a long time as well. So I'm not like every other woman that has to hold it down while her man goes to war. I don't get to have a man. That will forever be my curse. That will be my plight in this world for the rest of my life, maybe. I don't ever have a man. I have the emperor. The emperor is in every man. And whatever God brings into my life for healing and for love, that's what I experience. I do a lot to ensure that I keep a ring off my finger. I don't want to be committed. I don't want to be tied down. And we both agreed to that when we hooked up. We agreed that we're just leaving each other alone when he gets called off. I'm worried. I'm worried I won't be okay. I'm worried that I'll soon not have a will to live anymore. Not that it's a man that keeps me having a will to live, but that when you see enough loss repeated over and over, my worry is that you don't want to do it anymore. I'm eating a frozen pizza for breakfast. It's the only thing I have to eat. He was so sweet yesterday. I told him I didn't have money for food, and he went to the store and got me a frozen pizza. Well, he actually got me 3 frozen pizzas because I didn't tell him anything else I wanted. He was like, "What do you want?" And I couldn't think of anything else. I just had frozen pizza. And so he got me 3, and he's like, "That'll hold you over for a couple days." But I mean, I had all that alcohol last night and I didn't eat anything, so it was so fucking stupid. But whatever. I normally don't drink. I haven't drank since shit, I don't even know. Thanksgiving? So we're at war, guys. War is here. You see it in the comment section. It's here. Whether you like it or not. Sounds good. If you're new to this channel, this live stream is meant for friends. Watch a different video if you're new. Morning. Morning. How are you? Yeah, good. Good. Only respect and love our... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where is here? Here in America, we're having just a little chat between friends right now because I'm very sad. I normally do spiritual tarot readings and spiritual advising and manifestation coaching, and I'm normally pretty upbeat, but I'm not right now. The man that I love is getting called off to World War III. And another man that I love is actually already in World War III because he's in a spiritual war that nobody can help him through except maybe me. And some very, very high priestesses. These men, they make it all worth it. I would die a million deaths in a heartbeat. Oh, I would die a million deaths to have what I just had for 3 weeks. To have loved and lost is better than to have never loved at all. I would do it again in a heartbeat. To know that that is real. It's real. I healed him, and he healed me. My hope is that World War III can be averted. My hope is that if enough of these men stay sharp and cunning and strategic and stealthy, and they don't have pain, emotional, physical, spiritual, my hope is that during a spiritual war, these men can be spiritually protected by women like me. And my hope is that we have peace and freedom, which is all any of us want to fight for anyway, right? Nah, no, not true. Some want to fight for oppression. Some seek to destroy. Some are invasive. Some are doing it for all the wrong reasons. Some enter war for monopoly, to monopolize entire countries or populations or worlds, planets. But there are some, like the man I love, who is truly willing to die and leave me. To go save freedom. The idea of freedom. Is anyone truly ever free? I don't know anymore. Does it really matter anyway? Does it? Does it matter, guys? Of course it matters. Freedom isn't free. People die for it all the time. For 14 years, ever since I had my out-of-body experience 14 years ago, I have been fighting every single day to show people a different way, to teach them about what is coming. I have been strengthened by it. I have been empowered by my own pitfalls, my own failure, my own homelessness, depression, alcoholism, my own breakups, abandonment. Even when I was trafficked last year, that too strengthened me. And I see now why I needed to be so strong. I was being trained. I was being trained by God. I see now, and I'm grateful for it. In the same way that in 3 weeks, this was the most intense, unexpected love. But I needed to have been trained to be with a man that powerful. You don't just get to be with a powerful man like that, change him for the better, if you're a weak woman. That man knows all about weak women. The type of woman that would abuse her authority, abuse her power, push her weight around, chase him, guilt trip him, make him feel 2 inches big, hurt him at the most vulnerable of times. He knows all about weak women. And I know all about weak men. The oppressive kind, even in America. Even in America, there are oppressive men. Men who, if they were to get to the top, would do really hurtful things to a lot of people. So I'm grateful that I got to meet a lot of these would-be cult leaders. And I nipped it in the bud. I stopped a cult from forming several times. Me and a lot of high priestesses like me, we've already done this on our own. I've put to end entire covens. At least 3 that I know of. All on my own. And I hadn't even flexed yet. So last night when he told me, I said, "You're a king." He said, "Nah, I'm a fucking emperor." Girl, the way my panties just fell. I was like, oh my God. So am I. I'm an emperor as well. And in order for me to have a man like that in my bed, I have to be something very important, very special, very powerful, very strong. Speaking of a cult leader, my ex publicly humiliated me back in November, I think, or so. Took me to breakfast, and at this restaurant, put on his sunglasses in front of everybody, yelled out loud, "I'm a weak bitch." He sat right across from me at the table at this breakfast place. People everywhere. And he tells me I'm a weak bitch 3 times, just like spell work. Luckily for me, I knew I wasn't a weak bitch. I knew that I was the strongest woman that man had ever laid eyes on. I am the strongest person. I know. I'm formidable. I'm unfuckwittable. I'm fucking invincible. I'm a goddamn emperor. I'm the empress and the emperor. I'm both. For that man to tell me that I'm a weak bitch, he has no idea what's coming. Talk about weak. God's not playing around about me. And I know that now. One of the most powerful men I've ever seen in my entire life was in my bed last night. And while we were making love, got a call to World War III. And he's a very, very high-ranking military official. So it's not like I get to say no. I have to let him go. I have to let him go do what he was born to do. Fight and die for our country. And he has to let me go and do what I have to do. Fight and die for our country. Because it is a spiritual war and it is already here, whether you want to believe it or not. You can feel it. You can already feel it's here. You can tell. In the way that you get cold shivers, in the way that your dreams are starting to become violent, in the way that people say things to you just to get under your skin, just to hurt your feelings, in the way that you can't afford things anymore. It's already here. I hope you win it. I hope freedom wins. I hope true sovereignty wins. I hope goodness wins. I hope love wins. You may call it God, source, whatever. I hope goodness wins. Sovereignty, free will. And I think it does. I think it does. I think that The way I got to fall in love with this man over the last 3 weeks is proof that love wins. No one can take it from us. No one can take from me what I just had. That healing, that love, that hope. I win. If I'm a weak bitch, then I'm the strongest weak bitch I know. And I win. Because I'm a fucking emperor. Being matched with other emperors. Love wins. Mm-hmm. 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 It's okay. When he leaves, I'll never see him again. Because they won't like. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. I'll never see him again after tomorrow. Oh. He won't let me. And I won't let him. Fuck! 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 I don't regret it. That's what he told me. I don't regret it. Being here with me. Loving just to lose. He doesn't regret it. You told me last night in bed. I know who you are to me. Yeah. I'm either going to be really, really okay, happy, thriving, successful, healed, or I'm going to be not okay. I'm not sure. I think that's part of the mystery with him leaving too, is my imagination is the only thing that I will have of him. And And as I think about him every once in a while, the only thing that keeps him alive is my imagination. The only thing that kills him, too, is my imagination. He either wins the war because of my imagination, or he dies in war because of my imagination, but that's all I'll ever have. Mm-hmm. You ever have your heart ripped out so many times that you don't care if the system itself, the simulation, this, whatever this is, this world, you don't even care if it implodes? You don't care anymore if the whole world burns? You ever have something so beautiful taken from you because of men's evil hearts? Because of a war agenda? The one thing you want ripped from you every time, so that the one you love can go die for people that don't even give a shit. You don't know that pain. You don't know it until you know it. That hatred that is in there, I'm scared of it. I'm scared. I'm scared. How much I hate people. I'm scared how much I hate what's happening. I'm scared that I'm hating humanity, and I don't care to save it. The ungrateful, the entitled, selfish. Even they get to have freedom. Somebody has to die for it. And I know one who's strapping on his boots so he can go die for it. So entitled people can drink their Starbucks and practice their religion. And I've never been more proud of anybody in my entire life than that man right there. I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. I have so much love in my heart for him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud. I'm honored that I got to be the one he loved. I'm honored that I even got to have all the struggles and the trials and the tribulations that I had as a woman for 14 years. I'm honored. I'm honored that the divine chose me to suffer so that I could be strong enough to heal an emperor. I'm grateful. And I know that what's coming next, whatever it is, if it's good, bad, ugly, I don't know. But I will have happiness again one day. I'll have joy again. I'll use my imagination to bless him I'll see him winning. There's 2 birds out. Look. Are they mating? Are they fighting? You see my point? Do you see my point? My point is that I'll either see the end of a war in my imagination, and I'll see him with his soulmate, happy and in love. Or I'll see a war that goes on forever, but it's all in my imagination. All I have is that left. I only have imagination left. They took everything else. So, either it's war or it's freedom and peace. And it's all about me. Because I'm the one creating it in my world. And I'm very happy to report that I've suffered way too much to ever allow myself to be a bad god. I've had way too many experiences where the pain that I felt went invalidated. That pain, you get to a point where you refuse to see others in pain. So if I'm the god of my reality, and what I speak comes into existence, then I have it on very good authority that we're all going to be okay. If I'm God. Let's fucking hope I am. Let's hope I'm not a liar about that shit. Because if I'm God, I'm not a weak bitch like I was told. I'm very powerful. And I'm very good. And I am love. Maybe I'll get a slice for breakfast. Feel free. Come on over, baby. Come have some pizza with me. Courtesy of the best man that has ever existed. I love him. I do. I didn't want to. I didn't want to catch feelings. I didn't want to like him. I just knew I needed healing. I wanted a rebound. We both did. We wanted to get over our exes. We both knew ahead of time that we were going to use each other for that. But I guess we like each other more than we thought. But now, nothing we can do about it. He will forever be 1776. I love him. You know what's ironic? My dad was in the military too. And they have the same ranking. And it's ironic because it's like the universe showed me a different timeline unfortunately, back then, when I was a little girl, I was abused by my dad. The military brainwashed him into becoming a weapon. And that weapon hurt anything and everyone. And this time, I got to see a man of equal caliber loving me, healing me, gentle. The way he caresses me, holds me, whispers to me, provides for me. There was a tornado warning, and he came outside. First day we ever met. I'd only known him 10 minutes. And he came outside just for me, a random stranger, just to make sure that I was safe. That's when I knew, really. That's when I knew. He's going to be important. He told me last night, while in bed with me, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it, he said. He said, I know who you are to me. I can't handle it. It hurts so bad. I wish I were dead. The pain. The pain. The pain in knowing that you know them. Knowing that you've loved them for a very long time. And then they have to leave. That's it. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay. You know, one of my exes, in a bit of rage and anger, one of the last things one of my exes ever said to me was, Jenna, your love life is cursed. You're a curse. You're the problem. These men can't even stand to be around you. The irony. The irony is how desperately this man wants to be around me, but can't be because of other people's curses, not mine. My love life is not cursed. My love life is blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm always brought to very strong, powerful, loving men. My love life is sacred, and it's orchestrated, ordained by God. The men that don't want to be around me, they don't have to be. I don't force them to be. I don't force anyone to love me. I won't chase, and I won't force you. But the ones that want to stay. Trust me, a woman knows when a man wants to stay. And I have at least met one man now who wanted to stay. Curse broken. 1:11:11 on the clock as I say that. Oh, oh, oh. Please pray for me. Please. Please pray for me. Please say a kind word. Please send a good positive thought today. For me, please. Please. Please pray that my pain goes away. And that his goes away too, please. I've been tortured with the idea of praying that he forgets I exist. I'm toying with the idea, is it ethical to ask God to wipe somebody's memory of you so they stay sane and they stay healthy and they stay focused on their mission, not on you and not on reminiscing and not on sadness. And I haven't really asked with conviction yet in a prayer. I have free will, though. I could ask God to wipe him from my memory. But I don't want it. I don't want to. It's too beautiful. I don't want it erased. I just want the pain to go. I just want pain to go. That's all. I'm also afraid to even envision him and visualize him at all in my head because I don't want to accidentally manifest him again. Because I want him to be with the one that's right for him. I don't know if that's me. And this is why I want to forget he exists. I just want to take the beauty of it and none of the pain. Is that possible? Has anybody ever done this before? Please? Please? Can that happen? Do you have to take all of it? You have to take the pain and the beauty? Because I don't know if I want that. I'll do it for you. Please don't cry. Oh. Shame on them for trying to curse you whenever you're struggling. Return to center full force. I do, Goddess. Everything will be okay. God is watching over you. You're not alone. You just have to wait. Thank you so much, Amin. See, people, that's how you leave a comment. Oh, wait, Spider Girl? I don't know what happened or who you are, but I'm sending you love and prayers. Stay strong. Oh, bless your heart. Sometimes people can just be projecting the title weak onto people without fully understanding them. People sometimes judge others over things they don't understand, right? Maybe they're in a passionate fight because they feel passion towards one another. Maybe. I don't even know if he and I will be together one more time. Part of me also, I just wanted it to end right then when he left. I wanted that to be like the last time I saw him. Because it was beautiful and poetic in a way. But I want there to be one last time. I want there to be closure. I want there to be a moment we remember forever. That moment you know it's the last time. But I I think I'll lose my fucking mind. I'm so scared for myself. I am so scared for myself that I don't think I'm gonna make it after this. Just sometimes I feel like I'll be okay. Other times I feel I'm gonna be depressed and never come out of the house. Not because all my power is invested in a man or a relationship, but because of what this breakup entails, what it symbolizes. It symbolizes having to lose love. It symbolizes separation. It's separation that doesn't technically exist. Not in heaven, anyway. Not in a higher frequency, not in a higher plane, but down here. Sadly, down here where I'm at right now, on planet Earth, in hell on Earth, separation exists. And you can feel it in the pain. You can feel it in the way you say things like the word separation and goodbye and war. That's how you know you're in hell. How do you know you're in hell? Because you're not in heaven anymore. At one time I was in heaven. I try to recreate it quite often, actually. But I'm afraid my heart. I'm afraid that whatever universe, whatever higher power brought him into my life is the one doing the removing, too. But there's gratefulness in that, too. I'm grateful. I'm so honored. I'm honored that a man that well esteemed, that powerful, that high ranking, that superior. Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored that I'm the one he loved. I'm honored that I'm the one he protects. I'm honored that I'm the one he provided for. I'm honored. I'm honored that he fell in love with me. And I'll never apologize for it. There are so many, I think, former girlfriends that normally get mad when a woman can get the attention of a man and have his heart. And it used to be that I would apologize for doing it. I would apologize for falling in love. I would apologize that he fell in love with me. Why wouldn't he? I'm amazing. Last night, he told me, I know who you are to me. Yeah. This is my own personal Titanic story. It's beautiful in that I get saved. It's tragic in that I lose something so beautiful. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Does it ever stop? Do we ever just get to have it forever? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think so. I think so. That's why I morally and ethically can take your money. As a psychic, when I tell you that life goes on after death, that's how I can ethically and morally take your hard-earned dollars. Because I believe that life goes on forever. Same with love. That's why I can ethically and morally help you in your love life. Because I know that it's eternal. It'll be here again in a new form, in a new person, in a new experience, in a new state, in a new living situation. It'll be here again. Because it's eternal. And it's forever. And there is no separation. So yeah. You do get to have it forever. You do get to have permanent love. This is why I teach what I teach every day. To teach you all how to stay unattached. Stay so detached from people, places, and things that you are as light as a feather. That way, the universe brings nothing but goodness to you. And you will always see the goodness. And none of the bad if you don't want to see it. Just stay focused on the good. How's your pizza doing? I really should go eat it. Honestly, it's done. You never understand people's dependency of Starbucks. But I do when it comes to caffeine, right? You're not the only person who feels the way you do, but your experience is unique. Feel better. Thank you for being here. Oh, Morgan, welcome. Thank you. I'm going to actually take a salt bath today. The bathtub finally got fixed. They fixed it for good, so I can take a salt bath today. I think I'm going to watch something on my phone that I love while I'm in the tub. Give myself a spa day. It's like the perfect idea. Thank you for loving me, guys. Please just say a positive prayer for me. Hi, Jim. I'm a fucking legend. True that. True that. 10 joints. You okay? God, I wish. Who the fuck has 10 joints? Take my lead and smoke 10 joints as an alternative. Jesus. Smoking a J with J, man. You have no idea how much I fucking want that. The light will guide him if he listens. It will. Thank you. Thank you. I love him. Oh, oh, I don't want to think about it. No. Oh, no. Fuck. For about 30 seconds, I was okay. I was talking about marijuana, and I was fine. Oh. Oh, thank you. To be continued. So that wasn't just for that wasn't just a donation, that was for a reading. Your payment that you gave me? No offense, right now I'm not in the mood to do a reading for anybody. It's a me day. I mean, I thought that was just from the goodness of your heart, but you need something back for it. I'll have to give you your money back because I can't promise you a reading now or ever. To be completely honest with you, I can't promise anybody anything anymore. Can't even promise I'll be here tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Barbarito, be grateful for pizza. I am. He bought me that pizza and I'll enjoy it. I stupidly thought I wouldn't like him. I thought I'm not going to fall for him. I'm not going to like him. It's just a hookup. It's just this, whatever. And God, I'm stupid. I fucked around and I found out. No, I don't need a reading. Exactly. This day is for you. I was giving suggestion. Well, I'm giving myself a suggestion. It's that I'm not doing anything for anybody today, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe the rest of eternity. I'm done. I don't want to help anybody anymore. Sorry. I'm losing my will to do it. I'm sorry. That's what worries me. That enough of the strong ones like myself, if we stop seeing the good in humanity, we stop fighting for humanity, you're done. That's my worry. Is that a good man like this who's leaving tomorrow, if his heart is with me, and he doesn't get to know that he can have me, my worry is that he's not much good as a soldier. Maybe that's how the Matrix collapses. People stop seeing the need for war. They'd rather choose love and good sex and pizza and beer pong and barbecues with their friends and bird watching. Maybe that's it. Maybe people's desire for peace gets so loud that selfishness becomes a thing. and boundaries become a thing, and not doing everything for everyone anymore. I don't want to do anything for anyone. I'm sorry. I'm mainly sorry that I'm not sorry. Anyway, thank you for letting me talk this out. I have a hangover and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go eat. But thank you for letting me purge, because I honestly am getting pretty scared for the state of well-being for myself and so many others on the planet. So it's nice to feel like I have a place to just come to for safety, and you listening to me is more than enough. It's the best gift I could have had today, and I love you guys very much. But please don't expect anything of me. If you want to give from a generous heart, please do. But please stop expecting me to do anything. I can't. My calling is higher. I don't even know if readings are where I'm at, where I'm meant to go next. I'm not sure. I don't know, but just say a prayer for me, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. Focusing on yourself or taking personal time isn't selfish, it's important. You can't pour from an empty cup. Exactly. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.